Story time. Okay, so there's three things that happened the week that was the craziest week of my life. First one, I was finishing high school as a senior. Second one, I was graduating, getting ready for graduation party. And third one, absolute blowing up on TikTok. Now that I got you guys' attention, hopefully, let me explain. This video is gonna have no cuts. That's what I do with this channel. I currently have like 41 subscribers, 42. Please hit that subscribe button. And if you want, also comment down what your favorite part of the story was. Okay, now let's get into the story. I wanna keep retention high, so watch the whole video, please. My retention rate's not that good. Anyways, maybe I should do some cool stuff. Like maybe I should get up, you know? Okay, so anyways, basically, sorry. Okay. Um, Let me know if I should start standing up. Okay, so let's start with number one, finishing high school. So I finished. So the craziest week of my life, I had a hair in my mouth, was the last week of high school and graduation. It technically was 2 weeks, but we don't count that. All right, so finish up high school. I had an essay to do for the last week of school that it was dependent. I wasn't doing good on English, and there was one essay that if I failed, I would fail English, and if I passed, I would pass English. That was like my final big grade. Everything else I mostly did good on. Well, I would have to take the final for English. Um, it was like a 10-page essay about a research essay. All of this you need. What's the things at the end? Bibliography? No, a thing at the end. What's it called? Quit sites. I think. I don't know. Maybe it was a bibliography. I don't know what that is. No, that's not why. Okay, whatever. Um, and I submitted 450 words. No sites cited. Um, Mostly known as AI. What? Anyways, yeah. Um, I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know if I actually wrote on the end saying I need to pass this or what. She gave me a 70 on that essay. I passed the class. Why? Yeah. And that was yeah. Anyways, moving on. I got very lucky with that. Moving on. Dealing that, and the reason why I didn't put much more effort into it is because that week was my dad. We were hosting a graduation party, and my dad wanted the house to be good, and we were working on a deck, and we practically redid our whole deck. We had to redo the whole floors, the painted the whole thing and all that. So during the last 2 weeks of my school, or during the last week of my school, and then the week before graduation party, I was painting. We were getting the house perfect. Um, yeah. So every day I was just not really. I was not feeling like I was just tired. So that's why. And that's the second thing. Getting ready for graduation and all of that. Is every day it was helping my parents, helping my parents, helping my parents. And it was worth it and all that, but it was hectic. Going to school, coming home, having my parents. Having my parents, I'm a gamer, so I got to play a few games, but not much. Okay? And I got to play Hyper Light Drifter, which that game will forever hold a place in my heart for like this week, which was insane. Okay? So Hyper Light Drifter, great game. I'm excited about playing it in like a few years and being like, wow. I might play it at the end of college when I'm graduating college in 4 years. All right, anyways, and this is the biggest thing, is I made a video on the last day of school for me. I made a video about eating McDonald's, and I introduced that video saying this is my last day of school. 500,000 views later, 4,000 followers. I was doing TikTok, I had 7,000 followers before that video uploaded. By the time I graduated, I had 15,000 followers. I've been doing TikTok for 5 months previously, and then I just doubled my following count in 2 weeks. It was insane. I got into monetization. I made a TikTok video last time I went to school. I introduced it as that too. Ate McDonald's again. And I made $150 from that video. We already have a video out of that. Scroll down in the channel. You'll find the video. It's titled like something I made $150 from a single TikTok or something like that. That's the story. Um Yeah. So the craziest week of my life, now you need to have context and everything, was trying to do an essay, trying to pass every class, which I wasn't. English was the only one I was struggling with. Trying to make the house good and get ready for graduation and graduation party. Also, just this, like, if you graduate high school, you know what I'm talking about. But like, just graduating high school is another feeling on top of everything. If you haven't graduated, get ready. It's good. Enjoy senior year if you haven't, if you're going to senior year. Anyways, that might be another video. And then third, blowing up on TikTok. And when I say blowing up on TikTok, I mean I made $300 that week on just making TikTok videos. I made 10 TikTok videos in 7 days. And every TikTok video I'm making 10, 15, $30, some $50. And trying to think of ideas to blow up more, edit. Oh my god, it was so much. No, something happened like Jeff do. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.